Echoes of that day, words spoken once, remembered forever. Nobody inside that house realized history was standing outside the door. The believers of Makkah lived in fear. Every whispered verse carried danger. Every hidden gathering risked everything. And walking through the streets that day was a man whose name alone terrified Muslims. Umar ibn al-Khattab, a man strong enough to shake hearts, a man heading toward the Prophet ﷺ with one intention, to end Islam forever. But before he could reach him, he heard words that changed his path. Your own sister has embraced Islam. And suddenly, the destination changed. If you find value in this, support the channel so it can reach others. Inside the small house, Fatima bint al-Khattab and her husband Sa'id ibn Zayd sat quietly reciting the Quran. Not loudly, not publicly, in secret. Because loving these words at that time could cost a person everything. Then, the knocking came. Heavy, violent, unforgiving. The recitation stopped, the parchment disappeared, and fear filled the room. Umar entered in fury. What was that I heard? The confrontation erupted. Voices rose, hands struck, and before long, blood appeared on his sister's face. But even then, she did not step back. And through the pain, through the fear, through the blood, she spoke words that would echo far beyond that house. Nam, qad amna billahi wa rasulih, fasna' ma bada lak. Yes, we have believed in Allah and His Messenger, so do whatever you wish. For a moment, the room fell silent, because Umar had seen many things in his life: strength, power, fear. But he had never seen faith like this before. A wounded woman, standing before his anger, without trembling. Then he asked for the parchment, and when he read the words of the Quran, something inside him broke. The man who entered that house with rage in his chest left it carrying the first light of Islam in his heart. Some words echo through history because they are spoken when fear should have won, and perhaps that is why this moment never faded. Because inside one small house in Makkah, a sister bled for her faith, and a heart once hardened against Islam began to soften before the words of Allah. What do you think was more powerful that day, strength or faith?